because I love adventure. Personally, I just love adventure, and that's how I connected with God. Is I realized He was a God of adventure. He wasn't just a boring, stuffy character. He was this incredibly expansive, wild, adventurous character, also incredibly kind and gentle, but this just amazing blend. And so for me, growing up in Zimbabwe, I was saying there's one place, and we'll talk about it shortly, on the Zambezi River, where you could canoe for 4 days, 5 nights, and you would not see a human being, just elephants and buffalo. And it was out there in the wild and having adventures that I really connected with God for myself. So tonight, I'm very excited to welcome the Ohana Adventure family, because their name says it all, the Ohana Adventure family. So I just think they're such cool guests to have on, and they're supporting the show as well. So without further ado, maybe I can welcome them onto the show, and we can just start to engage with them and have a bit of a chat. So welcome to the Bennett family. Sheesh, guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you do I don't know if there's so many of you. Can you quickly just run through your names for us, though, each of you, so people know who you are?
Okay, I'm Rachel.
Jace.
Clelia.
Raquel.
Shay.
Wyatt. Evie. Cora.
Yo, you guys are so cool, man. I just love the spirit of adventure in your family. You guys are just so cool. I went on and looked at some of your YouTube, and it's just so amazing to have a family that's full of adventure. It's so cool. Maybe I could just kick off by asking you guys, what's been your most exciting adventure to date? And I'm talking about not what you've enjoyed the most necessarily, but what's been the most adventurous thing you've done as a family? And anyone can answer, whoever's first.
That's a hard question.
I think when we went to Africa earlier this year was probably our most adventurous, because besides some of the fun things that we did, like we did some rappelling, we got to see, the safari, but it was such a different culture. It was great to see a different part of the world and meet the people. And in that sense, that part is like really exciting for me. I love that.
I think the craziest adventure, we got stuck up on a mountain in the middle of China, and monkeys were about to attack us. That was probably the craziest adventure.
And were you all there on that mountain? All of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Lockdown, gondola wouldn't open down the mountain, and so our tour guide was late. We knew the mountain better than he did, sadly, and we had to beg, literally, and plead with the employee to open the gondola machine back up, turn it back on so we could ride down the mountain.
That's incredible. And Jace, maybe you could just tell, there's some viewers who don't know you guys. Obviously, some of your fans are on the show. There's many people who don't know you guys. So can you just tell me what you're all about? I mean, I've read a little bit about some of you, the kids in particular, and I see there's filmmakers. Your oldest daughter, Clay, loves travel, books, singing. But you as a family, what inspired you to go and take on this adventure? And tell us a bit more about you guys, where you live, and what your mission is.
So we decided I was doing YouTube, 2010, I was uploading YouTube videos for one of my businesses. But then my wife in 2015 started doing family content because she wanted to prove that big families are cool. Because everyone thought, big family, that's crazy, that's a hassle. How do you even, like when we go to the airport, it's like Moses. Everybody parts and we just walk through because everyone goes, I can't imagine traveling with that many kids. But our kids travel better than those adults that are judging us on the sidelines. And so it was just people that families can have fun together, that parents and kids can interact, that you can have close adventures. You can have very far away adventures, that you can do anything as a family and make it fun.
Yeah, I love that. One thing I want to I was going to say to you guys, so I believe you guys live in Hawaii, and just so you guys know, you guys know geography well, but if we took a knitting needle and put it through the globe, Zimbabwe, where I was born, could not be, is literally on the other side of the globe to you guys. So the one thing I want to say tonight is I hope one day you're all going to come visit us, and we're going to go for a canoe trip in Zimbabwe down the Zambezi River. So you've now got a friend. You've now got a friend in Zimbabwe. Hey? So please remember that. The other thing, Jace, we were just talking about, we did 4 trips to Israel because part of the David movie, getting to that, is we really want it to be authentic and for it to be grounded in, having traveled there, eaten the food, listened to the music, smelt the rain and the air. I believe you guys are planning a trip to Jerusalem soon, and maybe you could just tell me a bit about that. And I believe you've been as a family to Turkey as well. What's inspiring you guys to go to Jerusalem, and what inspired you to go to Turkey, for example?
We love different cultures and experiencing them, and because we call it world school, because we were not just homeschool, but we world school, it gives us an opportunity to see and feel these cultures. And then from the homeschool aspect, teaching,
we love to learn about the history of, what happened in that country. And I feel like it helps us relate to people, not just where we're from, but all around the world. And our idea is to, become more world-rounded, I guess, well-rounded as we learn about the different cultures. And so going to Turkey was such an amazing historical experience as we, went through the old ancient cities and even the more modern cities, and we got to talk to the people. But I think we're really excited about Israel because of the biblical nature of itself and learning about, obviously, walking the paths where, Jesus walked and, like you said, smelling the rain and being in the presence of where these many great